Hi, I'm Jessica from Blue Shield of California. I'd like to talk to you about eating healthy. Today we are going to be discussing the benefits of good nutrition and a healthy diet, some tools and tips to improve and maintain good nutrition. The old adage is true, you are what you eat. Our bodies regenerate about 300 billion cells every day, using the food that we ingest as the raw materials. Food that is full of healthy nutrients, vitamins, and minerals will create healthy and resilient cells. However, poor nutrition leads to weak and unhealthy cells, which can contribute to illness and disease. A healthy diet can reduce your risk of obesity, certain cancers, type 2 diabetes, and hypertension. So make sure to consume lots of organic, fresh fruits and veggies, whole grains, nuts, beans, healthy protein, and calcium-rich dairy. A good place to start with better nutrition is by adding more fruits and vegetables to your daily diet. Here are some ideas for getting more servings of fruits and veggies daily. Keep a bowl of fruit within easy reach on the kitchen counter or your desk at work so that you can grab a piece of fruit when you're hungry. Buy packaged, ready-to-eat fresh vegetables and fruits. These cut down on preparation time. Keep dried fruit on hand for a snack that is easy to take with you when you're away from home. You can find a farmer's market close to you by visiting www.localharvest.org. Another important part of maintaining a healthy diet is to know which types of foods to avoid. It is okay to allow yourself a treat every now and then, but just be sure to only enjoy these types of foods occasionally and in moderation. Some examples of foods to enjoy only in moderation are highly processed foods. A good rule of thumb is to avoid foods that have more than 5 ingredients or contain artificial ingredients or unidentifiable chemicals. Salt or sodium. Too much raises your blood pressure and increases your risk of stroke and heart disease, so look for it in the label. In 2009, the National Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommended that people with high blood pressure, people over 40, and all African American adults eat no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium daily, about 2/3 of a teaspoon. For others, the recommendation is 2,300 milligrams. Most of the sodium in our diets come from processed foods like canned goods, soups, and prepared mixes, rather than from a salt shaker. Sugar. It's full of calories but no nutrients, so limit your intake. Choose foods with less than 5 grams of sugar a serving, and beware hidden sugars that are listed in the ingredients under names like high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, invert sugar, or turbinado. Saturated fats and trans fats. Often labeled hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated vegetable oils, these fats are bad for your cholesterol levels and increase your risk of heart disease and stroke. They're commonly found in items like pastries, cookies, crackers, stick margarines, and shortening. It's important to understand the amount of calories in the foods that you're eating. Proteins and carbs both have 4 calories per gram. Fats have 9 calories, and alcohol has 7 calories. Obviously, both fats and alcohol are more calorically dense than proteins and carbs, so we want to ingest them in moderation. Do you know that if you consume 3,500 more calories than your body is burning, you will gain 1 pound? And if you consume 3,500 less calories than your body is burning, you will lose 1 pound. While knowing how many calories are in food is important, everybody has very individual caloric needs. These needs are determined by a number of factors, including gender, height and weight, age, activity level, and the types of foods. For instance, men generally have a higher caloric requirement than women, or those that are extremely active will need more calories than someone who is sedentary. Let's talk a little more about some general recommendations around healthy eating and weight control. Tips for maintaining a healthy weight. Create a benchmark and measure yourself against that benchmark regularly. One easy way to do this is to weigh yourself on a regular basis. Once a week is recommended. Keep a food and activity journal. When you write things down, they become more real, and you are more accountable to staying true to your plan. Incorporate exercise into your life. People that exercise regularly are less likely to be overweight. Don't keep unhealthy food in the house, or if you do have a few treats, put them in a place that you don't regularly see them. To control your weight, you will need to monitor 2 things: calories in and calories out. A pound of fat is equivalent to 3,500 calories. This means that in order to lose 1 pound per week, an individual would need to reduce their caloric intake by 500 calories each day, or increase their caloric expenditure through additional exercise by 500 calories per day. You may also combine the two methods. For example, increase your exercise to burn 300 additional calories and reduce your intake by 200 calories. Keep in mind that the average non-active woman requires 1,400 to 1,600 calories per day, and the average non-active man requires 1,600 to 1,800 calories. So, if you increase your calorie burn through exercise by 500 calories per day, you will not need to decrease food intake to lose 1 pound per week. According to the report of Dietary Guidelines for Americans from the Dietary Guidelines Advisory Committee released in August 2010, two diet types are preferred: the DASH diet and the Mediterranean diet. The DASH diet, standing for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension, significantly reduces sugars, saturated fats, refined grains, and sodium. It also encourages an increase in fresh fruit and vegetables, a reduction in calories, an increase in exercise, and a reasonable amount of lean protein based in your activity level and size. The Mediterranean diet also encourages a plant-based diet mixed in with lean proteins, low-fat dairy, and the limited consumption of sweets. In addition, the Mediterranean diet encourages the consumption of beans, nuts, and a diet high in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids can be found in cold water fish, olive oil, flax seeds, walnuts, and some vegetables. Many health professionals recommend taking a quality omega-3 oil supplement to ensure adequate consumption, about a gram per day. Healthy Lifestyle Rewards online exercise program gives you tools, information, and support to improve your level of fitness. There's readings, journals, exercise demonstrations, exercise planner and trackers, message boards moderated by experts, and over 114 short health-related videos. We offer discount programs to complement and enhance your covered benefits and make your healthcare dollars go further. Visit blueshieldca.com/discounts for more information. Thank you for listening.